Oh my god! New Playboi Carti! New Playboi Carti Friday! New Playboi Carti Friday! Oh my god! YVL! YVL! Okay, Playboi Carti just shared this on his story.
Alright guys, Playboi Carti just announced that he's dropping this Friday, and as you just saw from that 482 CEO post, fans are quite excited. But you're probably wondering why Carti randomly announced this, will he actually drop, and I'll also go over the ulterior motives he might have for announcing this. So anyways, let me read the DMs to you. Playboi Carti posted on a story, "You should ask your fans when do they want the album after the show, Jordan?" And did. Shotty said now. This is referring to another video which I will show you later. Then he posted this, which is really what got fans excited. "Morning, let's drop something Friday. Friday! New Carti Friday! New Carti Friday!" Sorry for saying it like that, but clearly he was making a statement here. Can't believe it's on my Apple Music. I don't know about that. He's lying. Last single before the album. If you don't know, Carti's been, the amount of singles this man has dropped that fans have thought like, oh, we're about to get the album has been insane. And not all of them have even been on all platforms. So it's always a new single and never a damn album. Please be the introspective jazz album. If you have been on Twitter, you know what that means. I don't even believe this. This is also something a lot of people have been saying. We're so back. Confirmed to be the album or single. Hoping it's the first option. So people are kind of debating whether it's the album or it's the single. There's no, I just don't believe that he's dropping the album so soon. There's just no way. I think he'll probably drop the album like December or January. However, I do think he's dropping a single. But what a lot of people also noticed is that these text messages are very similar to the Narcissist text messages when he DM'd, "Forget about sample clearances, drop Narcissist." And we haven't gotten anything. It's been 2 years. What? So yeah. Carti kind of has this, I don't even know how to explain it, this toxic relationship with his fans. Makes them kind of they fiend over his releases, but they also have no clue whether or not they should believe him. So instead, we want the bald British guy to announce it, not a text. But anyways, I'm going to play this one video, basically, of a fan asking Playboi Carti, or not a fan asking Playboi Carti, Playboi Carti asking a fan whether he should drop on December or January. And let me take, let's take a wild guess here. Is the fan gonna say, no, I want it later or earlier? You know what? How about we bet Destroy Lonely's pinky on whether or not it's January or December? I think they're gonna ask for January. Anyways, let me play the video.
Y'all want me to try the album this year or January?
This year.
This year. Hey, whenever you want, bro. Whenever you want. Right now. I said no, real shit.
Real shit, this year. This year. Real shit.
So basically, it kind of looks like Carti is dropping 2025. Someone said, "Oh brother, is it really looking like a 2025 release pop?" Evil. Carti's biggest fan page, Rise of Carti, which is ran by Stealthy, ran a poll and they said, "Playboi Carti wants to know if he should drop I Am Music this year or January." Everybody said this year. I don't know who in their right mind would say January, but yeah. And Playboi Carti himself voted. He's also talked to this fan page, so him and Stealthy are cool, Other people said, "I genuinely cannot believe he said that dumb shit. You can hear in his voice, bro's lying like a motherfucker. He don't even got it SMH. Whenever you want, I know bro be reminding the teacher about homework." Whatever moron said whatever you want, are you kidding? Anyways, let's go back to the Reddit comments. You see, this announcement didn't come out of anywhere. Earlier or later that day, a fan did something. Basically, he went up to Carti and gave him this embarrassing picture, and I'll go over that in a separate video, also dropping today. I won't go over the whole situation, but all you gotta know is he showed him this picture right here, and Carti didn't exactly like it so much, so he had his goons him. He didn't him. He kind of just touched him a little bit. Okay, that sounds really weird, but you guys see what I'm saying, right? He gave him a case of the beats, him and his girlfriend. So, obviously that's very negative press. Carti's already known as a woman, eater, not eater, with a B in front of it. And so is the rest of Opium. One of them even has P-word allegations. So they don't exactly have the best rep. Somehow they're still the coolest ever. One day, I feel like one day in 10, 20 years, there's gonna be this Opium documentary where, I don't know, is Carti getting exposed for some Diddy shit? But anyways, someone says, "Get his goons to beat fans, new Carti Friday." Obviously, it's for Damage Control LMAO. Same as when he posted that whack-ass cover 2 years ago on Christmas. I don't know if you guys remember, but basically, when he, I don't know if the cover is relating to this, but when he touched his girl in a very aggressive way, I'm gonna put it that way, his pregnant girlfriend, they also did Damage Control. And I don't know. Carti's fans have like a very weird relationship with this, and I'll go over it more in the video that I'm also dropping today. But they'll like condemn it for him, but they'll still like listen to his music and ride for him and like love him and stand him. They'll be like, we just don't mess about on one part about his personality, you know. It's the rest, you know, we mess with like 90% of him, you know, just that little bit of, you know, and that's Jordan, you know. We're not gonna, that's kind of how they move. Anyways, but yeah, talking about this actual single, first of all, will it drop? I think it will drop. I think it's just way too late in this rollout to start capping like this. Like, he has no choice. He has to drop. You know, you can't wait. Like, okay, 5 years is crazy, bro. Like, bro, what? Or really 4 years, because it dropped 2020 December. So like 4 whole years? Are you out of your mind, bro? Like, this got to be the greatest music to ever like grace my eardrums. Or I'm just kidding, but you get the point. They're definitely high expectations. I think All Red kind of like was like a label force drop. I don't know. That's what it seemed like to me. A lot of people said it sounded like Future. Another thing too, and I might make a whole, I know I keep saying this, I might make a whole video on this separate topic itself, but like All Red, the way it was received was very interesting. Everyone wanted it so bad, and then it dropped, and then like they kind of with it, and then it already like people just weren't messing with it that much afterwards, you know. It's just like, oh cool. This is also very similar to Uzi and his fans. Like, whenever his fans are like, yo, drop a single, drop that Grail, he drops it, and then like they just don't run it up like that, you know what I mean? Like, those end up being the least streamed singles, so you know, you can never really listen to fans in that way. For this single, I'm very curious to see what he is about to do. It might be like a heat check for the type of sound he's gonna go with on the album. At the end of the day, you know, like with a whole lot of Red, what made it kind of like special was no one knew what it would sound like. So when it dropped, everyone was like, it took everyone, like there was like a 48-hour period where everyone was just like shocked. There was just, you know, they didn't know what to think. And then after like the whole mob mentality wore off, then they started like actually forming their own opinion of like, holy this is fire. So I don't know if he's trying to go with this album, and he's gonna throw like a curveball at us, or what the single is gonna be. And what I think it's gonna be is, I think it's gonna be like slightly experimental, but I think it's also gonna have like that mainstream appeal. You know what I mean? I just think at this point in Carti's career, he can't be dropping like meh, you know. But maybe he does. You know, that's a very Carti-ish type of thing, and I think his fans will still rock with him for it. The other thing too is, as a lot of these comments said, how many singles is this guy gonna drop? Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, he dropped Evil Jordan, Ketamine, Hood by Air, what was one more? I'm tripping. A Different Day, Slash Year of the Moon. There were a couple leaks, like there was Killers. What else was there recently? There was All Red. Like, bro, how many like songs are you gonna drop? How many snippets are you gonna tease? Like, there was this one in a story that was for like 5 seconds. Like, what was the point of any of that shit? You know what I mean? Honestly, that like YouTube's 2024 also there, like that song as well, one of the music video with the gas station. That song, like those songs, like they were hard, except maybe like Ketamine, but you know, nothing came from it. I have like, it literally seems like they every week that in that period of time, they were just like coming up with something on the fly. Like, it sounded like they had no idea what they're doing, and then everything just stopped. You know what I mean? It seems like he's gotten his hype back up. I think right now, the time he announced it was also perfect. If you didn't know, he performed at ComplexCon, and he's performing at Camp Flogna, and basically like performed at Camp Flogna, by the way. But basically, a lot of eyes were on Carti because he was performing, and you know, people were like, yo, are you gonna really tease a new song? And he did at ComplexCon. So because so much attention was on him, this was the perfect time to announce it. So that's very smart. But yeah, it's kind of it. I just think that this has to be like the last single. It's like, bro, you cannot drop another single unless you actually want your hype to die down. Like, you know, this is it. I think he knows this is it. I think he's probably just waiting for the reception of the single, and then we'll probably have to wait a little bit for the album. I don't know how he's gonna drop the album, but yeah, honestly, we don't even know if this single is gonna be like a lead single to the album, or it's gonna be a separate single. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we really have no clue. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the new Playboi Carti news. Let me know what you think. Peace. Bye. See you tomorrow or later today. I don't even know.